So it's swapping and then dropping.
Well, that'd be the experience, right? Oh, yeah. You just set the truck down on the $300 camera.
That's what makes it fun, Mike. Well, at least the new used springs are good enough.
Yeah.
I haven't twisted those in half yet.
Well, you got time.
No, when I got it, I didn't realize that when I say you did no maintenance, I mean nothing. Actually, if you got a hair on it, I can check the hair.
Yeah, part of my job. I'll get it done. Yeah, this caliper moves.
Yeah, this one's nowhere near as bad as the other one, but I figure for whatever I do on one side, I really prefer to do on both.
That is the way.
Exactly. And I do the back ones, but I did the back ones when I did the brakes, and I thought the front ones were okay, but I didn't.
I thought you replaced the front ones.
What?
I thought you replaced the front ones.
Not the calipers.
They look like they're fairly new. Like
Well, that's why I didn't do
3,
them.
4 years.
That's why I didn't do them. So when I did the brakes all around, I did new pads, new rotors all around, and I did the rear calipers at the same time. And I looked at the front and went, I should clean them up, and of course I didn't, and this is the result.
You couldn't see the freaking black caliper.
No, at that time, no. And normally, if I'm doing brakes like on a personal vehicle, right? I'll pull them down and I'll blast them all, and I put all new seat. Basically, I rebuild them. But in this case, I ended up in the middle of a rush and went, yeah, I'll do it later. And here we are later for much, much more money. Instead of in the middle of June, open my pad, you know, not a hot day, just, a nice overcast warm day. Yeah. So we did the, what do you call it, fix on these?
What do you mean?
Well, these ones, they got that air actuated for the front wheels.
Oh, the front, yeah.
They got lines going to them, but they're, this is that dormant kit that omits them.
Yeah.
So they're always locked.
Oh?
Yeah. So now it's like every other four-wheel drive on the planet.
Well, you might see a little extra wear on front U joints, like front drive shaft U joints.
Yeah, but I mean, nothing crazy. The fuel economy is close to this. It's a little bit stiffer to steer because you're always pretty much 4x4. Yeah, but no more of all the bullshit problems that come along with it. Like putting in 4x4 and still being stuck because you're still in dual-wheel drive.
Yep.
So we said, screw that, and we went this route. Believe it or not, because the actuators and shit were screwed.
Yeah.
So for the price of one actuator, we did the full kit. Zero issues. Exactly. I wasn't sure. I'm always on the fence when you're talking about omitting something, right?
Well, you would hate to see my Mustang then. Because it's kind of like, do I really need that? No, it should be
that's
fine.
different. That's different. I got no problem getting rid of shit on stuff like that, but in a case where it's going to go to the kids, right? I figure if I modify anything and they ever have to go somewhere else, you know what I mean?
Well, you got to write down the list.
Yeah. So
I know
rather
that.
than doing that, so I changed out all the vacuum pieces up underneath the battery and all that bullshit.
Yep.
we plug these back in, they don't do anything. But if there's ever an issue, to swap it back to factory, it's just a matter of grabbing the vacuum related parts.
Well, and cleaning, a bunch of other stuff.
But yeah, I mean, essentially everything that's factory is still there.
Yeah, I saw the hoses there.
Yeah, they're for show. They do function, but they don't serve a purpose on here anymore.
That's fine.
That's what I said.
Just as long as you let somebody know if you ever sell it. I suppose they would find out in the end anyway.
Well, at this point, I think selling it would consist of a cherry can of gas and a road flare, but oh, buddy, there's no way I'm getting a tenth of what I got back into this thing. No fucking way. But I mean, it is what it is, right? What are you gonna do? I really should have done the Dodge for them instead of the Ford. The reason why they wanted it is because, well, we want a truck in case of. And I went, why don't we get a nice little SUV, all-wheel drive, remote start, heated everything. And if you got to use the truck, grab the dually.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not their truck.
Yeah.
Look, I'll sell it to you for $1. Leave me alone. They want a pretty one that they can drive every day. And I'm like, that's just stupid. But Daddy, you know how much gas you go through in a V8 4x4 bombing around town? 4x4, no. Keep a 4-banger for that.
You know how much gas you use in a Mustang that's got a really bad injector and stuff like that?
Almost the same as the 4x4.
Oh no, even more.
Oh,
We're
really?
getting yeah, this pulled that loose. It's popping right out of there.
Should be able to get a few more seasons out of the tires, but if not, they'll smoke pretty good in the summer heat.
I found the best is winter tires. If you want to do that.
You don't see the studs sticking out of them behind you?
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they smoke real good in the summer until you rip one out.
Oh
Well, I've ripped out a few already over the winter. So I think the next set I'm going to get, as much as I like getting them from over here, Imperial.
Snow dragons, I think.
Yeah, I
That's what
think
they are.
something like that. But they come pre-studded, right?
Some of them, yeah.
And not that I mind studding, but I find the pre-studded ones, they have a much less chance of pulling out.
Who pulls out?
That's what she said. Well, like I said before this, it was you go to get going, and of course it's like pulling a brake stand, right? Because the front end's locked up. So I'm sure the people behind me, will start flying into the middle of their windshield.
Oh, well, you're supposed to replace the windshield in the spring anyway, so.
If you live in Alberta, you do. Well, that's still in the boiler, right? Like it's got some pretty, like, not horrible, but the windshield's chipped up. And I went, no. You wait till after they sweep the streets, buddy. You're probably looking at June before you put one in, because I'll tell you, you put a windshield in today, by Friday, you'll be putting another one in.
Love it. So let's go down.
See, yeah, come spring we'll do some tie rods and another alignment.
That boot on the left side.
For the cost of it and for the amount it saves on tires,
Actually,
I'm all for doing alignments.
I might have a boot for one of these in that bucket over there.
No, it wouldn't matter.
Maybe use one if you want to toss it on there.
No, not today. Like I said, I'm changing them out in a couple of months anyway.
Yeah, no, just.
But thank
I
you.
think I got the factory one. I don't know.
As soon as the Dodge is out, that should be out either tomorrow or the next day. This thing's going to go in and it's getting. Oh, fuck. No. I shouldn't have to do an alignment for changing these guys out. I mean, I could be wrong. It is a strut.
The bushings are not amazing on the bottom of them.
Yeah, coming into the week. Well, the rear shocks, I'm not worried about those, but I don't think I got an alignment if I throw a new set of these guys on.
Not really.
Shouldn't have to.
You gonna go used?
No, I got brand new.
Oh, well, yeah, you said used. So.
No, it's all good. No, I'm going to do the shocks and the struts like by the weekend. And then
3 foot.
the tie rods I'll do when I do the alignment in the spring, like when I go back over to Summers.
Yeah.
We'll grab an alignment then. It's pretty when they're shiny, but they don't take long to rust.
Everything's pretty much shiny.
These were put on in schedule.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
This one was thick as the electric. I drove with the brakes off where they came out. It wouldn't release.
My super safe freight line's pushing through it.
Now you're talking.
Won't be too much longer.
It takes what it takes. In the end, as long as it's done proper, that's what I'm happiest with. And that's why I come to you guys, because at least I know it's going to get done right and it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Definitely got to put the skid plate back on.
Yeah, there was snow everywhere.
Well, like I said before, I figured out it was the brakes causing it. I pulled it down and had a good look at the diff and shit. And wasn't really sure what the hell was going on, eh?
Yeah.
I think before I put it on, I'll give it an oil change just to make my life easier with the filter. Then a car wash, and then
It's
put
not
it
the
back.
worst thing. You can even reach it from the top if you're feeling adventurous.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just makes it easier for me. From the bottom. Not a fan of the circuit type of this. Oh, they're horrible.
No.
Horrible looking.
I don't know what exactly that's supposed to be.
Absolutely atrocious. Mind you, they're still a lot better than those stretch to fit ones.
Yeah. You don't have to use a special tool, but you could end up damaging it.
Yeah, but using it or not, it's just like, who designed this shit?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. There's a lot of instances where I still prefer the old V grooves, just for simplicity.
Yeah.
Mind you, a lot of people fuck those up too. But
So yeah, that's Caliper.